Okay? That just looks like noise, correct? But if you put on a few squiggly lines and all that stuff, then you can see something bigger brewing. And that was from the year 2002 up until 2013 or 2003, the rand has been in a very, it's been in a consolidation or a twilight zone, as I said, but it's made a pattern, and it's called the W formation. Now what happens is, once it reaches a certain level and there's not enough, say, supply to bring it down further, that's obviously the US dollar weakening, then the rand tends to weaken, and it goes up and up and up, tests that level, and then they say no, there are bigger problems, and the rand's going to weaken even further, and so there's high demand at the moment. What you do is you take the high level of the W formation, you subtract the low level of the W formation, and you add it to the top of the W formation, and you get my target of 14 Rand 50 in the next 3 years. All right? Does that sound possible? Yes or no? Yes. Well, let's see. That's my analysis. So what do? What do you do with all of this going on? The big problems. Well, the first thing, you can look for safe stocks. And safe stocks is what I call the Triceras stocks. Come on, Jurassic World's out there now. Let's be trendy. The Triceras stocks. How do you remember it? T, telecommunication. People are always going to be phoning, going to be using technology. I, insurance. Bigger problems, more insurance. And R, retailers. So what's not on my list are the stocks that correlate to the crash. And that are, for example, the banks, the financial system, the banking system, the banking sector, and resources. Resources has been on one long sideways movement for the past 5 years, and it makes sense. As Warren Buffett says, limited resources, limited level to how high it goes. All right? Next thing, look at how your stocks correlate to the FTSE 100. Very important. You've got a portfolio. You go look at Coronation. You look at all your stocks. You look at all your funds. But don't just look at the growth rate of your fund. Look at what are in your funds. And look at what correlates to the FTSE 100. This is crucial for the portfolios that you choose for your future. Because what happened in the past does not indicate what's going to happen in the future. Okay? And that's the same with trading. It's the same with investing. Just because it happened doesn't mean it will happen again. With strong analysis and strategies and all that, it has a high probability, but it doesn't give you that 100% certainty. Next, portfolio allocation. Gold stocks versus gold. Gold stocks has been on a sideways movement for as long as I know, just like 10 years or something. It's gone absolutely nowhere. Harmony's just become a small cap. The gold price is at a ridiculously low level. But you know what? Limited gold stocks, because they are, let's just say that the veins have been drained, and it's more costly to mine per ounce of gold. So what do you do instead? You buy gold. You buy gold, and that's what I would suggest other than gold stocks. JSE Resources versus retailers. Take a look at the correlation between it. Resources have been going down sideways 5 years. Retailers have been on strong upside. Famous brands, you name it. Okay, offshore stocks. Take a look at other stocks. Why only stick into what's going on in South Africa? Today in South Africa, you can invest in stocks globally with Imara SP Reed, receive dividends on global stocks. So don't limit your options. Do the research. Take a look at international stocks. Okay, there are a little bit of higher costs, like 20-30% on dividends, but the thing is, you still have access to buying those stocks. All right, so diversify your portfolio. And you hear, I don't go into bonds and all that stuff because I haven't done that research, because I'm not interested in slow growth movements. Okay, and trade a portion of your portfolio for extra income. Go. You got a little bit of income, trade it. And to do that, you can look at some of the tools. Trading Tips, e-letter, tradingtips.co today. You get free newsletters. You're probably on it or not. I spend a lot of time trying to find the best trading ideas to get into according to what's going on in the European crisis. Then we have a Trading Tips television. If you don't feel like reading and you just feel like watching some videos, we've got Trading Tips television, youtube.com Trading Tips ZA. Go for it. Watch it. See if it suits you. And if you have any questions for investors or for trading purposes, go to the Investors Club or Series today. It's absolutely free forever, and we are bound to answer your questions. And that sums up my presentation. So thank you very much. I hope it helps, and I hope you know what to do with your portfolio going forward and the potential euro crisis. Thank you.